Hi, hello there. Remember when I spoke about my 9 steps to losing weight? One of the critical elements is a proper nutrition approach. I have tried many diets. The two that I achieved most success with were the Hay and the Montignac diets. The Hay diet sorts foods into acidic, which are mainly proteins, alkaline, which are mainly carbohydrates, and neutral. The ground rule is to avoid combining acidic and alkaline foods in the same meal. And the other allowed combinations you can see in this triangle. It looks simple at first glance, but in reality, there are a lot of details to know. The Montignac diet is based on the glycemic index. And the ground rule is to avoid foods with a high glycemic index, such as potatoes, white rice, white bread, and pasta. But other foods are also classified. Again, it is necessary to go into depth and take a lot of time to understand the diet. In the short term, I was pretty successful with both diets. Still, eventually, I lost the motivation to go into the theoretical details, and I finally gave up. So at some point, I decided that I had to simplify the rules. And I took elements from each of the two diets and made my own rules. Avoid potatoes, white rice, white breads, and pasta made from white flour. This is all food with high glycemic index. Eat whole grain or spelled carbohydrates for breakfast. Do not combine carbohydrates with proteins and fat. For example, spelled bread with jam is okay, but without butter. For lunch and dinner, you can mix proteins such as meat, eggs, with fresh or cooked vegetables, or with salads. And eat fruit separately between main meals. The advantage of it, let's call it the smart dad diet, is that it is straightforward. So I can plan my meals without constantly learning about how each food acts and interacts in my body. I started to follow these rules 7 years ago, and as long as I stuck to it 100%, I was highly successful. Certainly not less than with the Hay and Montignac diets. Afterward, my commitment dropped, perhaps to 70%, but I have never abandoned it completely. So I still prepare my weekly menu each single week, which I consider a significant success. Of course, rules are the first step, and for their successful implementation, 2 more steps are required: menu planning and meal preparation, which I will also talk about in my upcoming videos. If you like the story, thumbs up. Interested to hear more? Stay tuned. Bye!